Bryce, being born premature and being blind gave you a lot of obstacles to overcome in life, but also a lot of opportunity to do well with your life. Can you tell me a little bit about the things that you have accomplished so far in your young life already?
Well, some of the challenges that I've had to overcome in my life have included individuals believing that I cannot commentate sporting events on the radio even though I cannot see. So I've had some times where commentators have doubted my ability to broadcast a sport, whether that be soccer as an analyst or basketball as an analyst, and I've just had to do my best to study the players on the court or the field, to study facts about both teams, and to try to visit with both coaches from the teams to compensate for the fact that I cannot see, and to try to speak about the players' lives on and off the court or the field. Other obstacles may include individuals not believing that I can work in sports, or that famous or so-called famous coaches such as Brad Stevens and Rick Pitino would not take the time to visit with me and talk about sports or about basketball. So I've just had to really go out upon my own and to make my own journey through sports and through life, as many people have not thought that I could do it or have not wanted to help me contact others. So I've had to go out and contact most of the individuals who I'm friends with in sports, and I have found that there are many great people who are willing to help me in this world, whether they're famous or not, whether they're a student or a famous coach, manager, or broadcaster. And it's really shown me that no matter a person's job title, that he or she can impact others' lives.
And that is kind of what you want to do as well, right? Can you tell me a little bit about what your message is for the people you meet across your life?
I'd like to be able to find a job where I can impact others, no matter if they're student athletes, just individuals at a university, whether it's students, faculty, or just individuals in general. I'd like to be able to show them that any individual can overcome obstacles in their life, whether they were born with a disability or they've had some sort of an issue put in front of them. I'd like to show them that this is something that a person can overcome if he or she sets his or her mind to doing this. I've had to do this in my life, and I have to do this every day when I try to go out and find a job in sports or find a job in general where I can impact others' lives. And I've been contacting the presidents and athletic directors of universities across the country. And these individuals tell me that they don't have any jobs in sports at their university. Well, I think that my journey through sports and overcoming obstacles transcends the realm of sports and can impact a university or a company as a whole by showing individuals that if a person sets his or her mind to overcoming an obstacle or a challenge, that this is something that they can do. And even if people do not think that this individual can do it, if it's something that the person strongly believes in, then they will be able to overcome that and to compensate for that.
Okay. Can you give me an example of how you prove to people that you can commentate on radio and how you can overcome your obstacles?
Well, one of the first times that I did a women's basketball game at the University of Evansville, a commentator was a little bit nervous to let me commentate with him. So I studied many facts up on the players and the coaches, and I just had a great broadcast with this individual, and through that we were able to commentate many more games after that, some Evansville baseball and some Evansville soccer. And I guess just being well prepared for the broadcast and speaking to the coaches of both teams and reading as many articles about players and coaches on the internet as I can. That's how I try to compensate for not being able to see the action on the court. And also shooting on the baskets that are used in that game helps me when a commentator speaks about how the ball bounces high off the back of the rim. I can talk about sometimes how the ball gets a high bounce and will typically come very short off the back of the rim, which will force a player to have to run in closer to pick up the offensive or the defensive rebound.
Okay. So technically it only takes you need one shot to prove that you can do it.
I don't think that it's taken more than that, because if someone doesn't think that I can do something on the first attempt, they don't typically give me a second try. And I think that's something that people don't always think about. Other disabled individuals who might be scared to commentate or to do whatever their their chosen job field is, if they don't get it right on the first try with an interview or showing they can prove a task such as making a graphic or performing a given task by the potential employer, the employer will not give them a second chance. And some disabled individuals are scared to go out into society because people have told them no so many times, or they can't do things. And that is quite unfortunate, because all that these individuals want in life is a chance to be successful and a chance to live their dreams in life.
Thank you very much, Bryce. Is there any other message you want to give, want to say? You can go ahead.
People should never take for granted their being able to see or not being disabled, as this is something that can be taken away from them at any moment. However, through this, there will be many great individuals who can help people out in their life, whether it's students, as I've had helping me at Evansville and at Western Illinois, or basketball coaches and radio commentators. People will always be willing to help individuals be successful. So individuals should never take for granted that they might not become disabled. And if it does happen, they should always try to go out into the world at large and to show others that they can still overcome obstacles, challenges, and can still break barriers, even though some individuals might not believe that they can do these things.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Marlise.